The minute it's upstairs with Naif, I believe that they've opened the electrical hatch, so there's an opportunity potentially to drop, but they need to make sure that Pillars is clear. Joom, he's still just dancing around here, making it difficult. He's not quite as aggressive as inside of Pillars at the minute, but Nello's going to take damage. Usus with the second kill, Naif with another, and it's all falling apart on site now. Uno can rescue a flawless round, but I don't think he can rescue the round full stop. He's going to be very hard pressed. How does he...
Timing as well, the Monty just dropping his shield at the exact moment he goes in for the fight. Beautiful stuff with the knife, but still not in a terrible spot. And Skiddy here, wrong place, wrong time, my friend. His swing comes through. You are donezo. They haven't got a clue. And Yuzu's had to get in that nade kill earlier, has sat there. Kayak off on the flank as well. It's trade for trade for trade, but Naif gets a 2K. And MnM walk away the winner. Once again, though, Tim, they've pulled that trigger at a late stage in the round and just completely taken over the site and turned everything on its head.
Into dorms and just try and really work the site sort of a little bit more directly than trying to go through the attic. But Solitov,
this is what I mean.
It's too easy, Des. He just punches the window out, gets the kill straight away, uses with another free nade. Heroic need to wake up.
They're just being bullied because they're sat on site and just letting them be punched. They're almost letting themselves get punched without punching back on the other side. A bit of a response coming in from the C4, but it's misplaced. Sticks to the top of that shelving bookcase, and they can get nothing done here. Tyrant round in the corner almost finds his man on that timing, but they know where Joom is. They know where he's coming from, and they get a freebie. It's a flawless round. MnM could be on course for a 6-0 half here, Tim, because they are looking unstoppable.
Nade goes out, not going to get Kayak, who's in behind the wall. We get another kill come in from Solitov on the glass, and all of a sudden, that advantage is disappearing quickly, Des.
Yeah, I mean, you're peeking at glass when there's a smoke out on the field. Is that really the thing to do? I'd say no, but Blaz, here he comes popping up just off towards the side of the doorway, gets a freebie. Can Solitov find him? No, he cannot. And Blaz, still largely on full HP here, is feeling himself this round, Tim. He's up to a 3K and dragging his team back into things.
Just sees an absolute pixel there, but of course backpacks and the like do not count as part of the hitbox. We see the smoke come out. Kayak does still have a little bit of a view here, going to be moved out though, and Solitov's ready to pounce. He knows that Blaz is left around the corner. 12 seconds left to go. Blaz is holding a tight angle here, just going to continue challenging. The drop comes in instead, taken out, and that is surely going to be the end of the round. Skiddy and Blaz able to get those last kills, and that's going to be a first for Heroic as they put themselves on the scoreboard, and it's now 3-1.
These walls have been opened up. They've got control of Attic because it opens up that lovely long angle that defenders will struggle to challenge down, and also the one directly in towards site. It's a little bit of a kicker without the Glazzy, would have really helped things here, but they've still got the Capitao to make these smoke plays work out. They're going to go deep on towards green. Plant is coming in here on stage, and I don't think anyone's there to deny him. Almost gets stuck, but why? Nello peeled away there and has given this away from his team. They really could have got that plant stuck. Now it's a bit of a recovery mission. Nathan Tyrant, the two still going on here, but as everything kind of grinds back down to a halt, Heroic are the ones who feel surely in a pretty commanding position.
Uno just quietly ushers himself into position, but Tyrant is well aware. But Joom with an immediate trade. Naif, he's putting the diffuser down. He's 35 seconds. He has time to play with, but he's going to get this done because Joom is unaware that it's happening. Naif is now in a power position. Des Joom is one bullet away, one breath from death, and he needs to get this kill to be able to do anything about the diffuser. He has no idea where Naif has gone. Naif's headed back down the stairs. The plant is on the stage. Not an easy position for Joom.
I don't think there's any idea where Naif is at this point as well. Obviously, you can hazard a guess. He thinks he's on sandbags, but he's absolutely not. Must then know that he's either on the upstairs or the downstairs, but he's going to try and stick this one out. Naif's making his move now. Does Joom hear it? Yes, he does. But Naif gets the long angle. One of those you'll look back for Nello and say, why come off the plant? But everyone makes mistakes. He tried to go for the gunfight. You won't lament getting rid of the EE1Ds, but maybe you will, losing those smokes so early into the round. Skiddy going for a challenge, but it's not him to find the kill. It's elsewhere. It's Joom that picks up Yuzus.
It is.
The timing, oh my god, it's so close.
MnM have shown a great ability to play from a man disadvantage, but this might be asking a little bit too much. But Naif manages to bring it back to 2 versus 3 with that headshot onto Joom. Nello, he's just going to part him 25 seconds. This is not the spot where he needs to be rotating. He's going to come back up to that original spot that he tried to move in from, which was the attic, but they're aware. You can see the guns are trained towards this direction, particularly out to your left inside a trophy. They know where it's coming from, and it's going to be Kayak with that final kill onto Nello. Heroic managed to salvage something from what has been a difficult pressure high heat environment, whereas an arena is more of just a general.
Well,
display
We
environment.
have the Amaro on side here, but it looks more like it's a march on through. They're going to try and rush their way down towards 90. And Nate, I thought he was going to find a second. Does he know that he's up close? Yes, he does! Shotguns out. Heroic. They try the classic heroic Nino rush, but it does
the
not.
smoke canister that's going to be thrown. So we'll see whether Nath goes for that or not. June manages to catch Solotov as he steps out. I don't think that there will be any more attempts. The problem is sometimes when you've got so long to wait, it can be tough. There you go. Tyrant manages to pick up the final kill onto June, just can't land his shots as he comes around the corner, finds the man in freezer, gets put on ice though as he can't manage to close out a difficult
Support from below though, because all their focus right now is on the upstairs. So he's here to be able to support if anyone tries to come in the window. Does he look below though? Does he know about anyone from below? He should do. Tyrant goes down first, but uses is out the window. A great trade coming in. Is there anyone here to snap one back? There should be, but they're on the upstairs. Eminem lose two, and sure enough, Heroic's dream is still alive.
The less chance you've got of catching them. Now then, Nath is going to get out of dodge, just uses his Oryx dash to get safely across no man's land there. Kayak taken out by Solotov. As you say, just popping up in attic window, and that is a big problem with 20 seconds left to go, Des.
And it's the sense being lost as well, and Solotov's got the longer angle. This has just fell apart from Heroic. A 4 versus 3. It started so strong around Big Tower, but they simply could not find any more after that point. A good round from MnM, and 6-2 on the scoreboard.
50 seconds left to go, Des. This is going to take... It's going to take something special. It's going to take a couple of kills quickly.
I'm not sure what it is they're looking to fight over either, really, as well, because they want to look for a plant. I mean, dining feels like the play. Now you're pushing into a shotgun. There's one. Expecting a trade to come through, but no, the guy's at the top of White Stairs. Now he's going to get pushed in. He hits the deck, but they've got his legs for this one. A 3 versus 3. They've got to make the play inside of dining because they've got no control of Big Tower itself. Diffuser is nowhere to be seen, by the way. It's outside, I believe, towards balcony. In fact, no, it's in walk-in. That means going back through trophy on the outside to get it. They've got to go for the kills, Tim.
If Nello's smart here, he can get himself down basement stairs. He's at rear stage stairs at the minute, and he can just keep himself completely out of trouble. 10 seconds left to go. The hunt is on for the diffuser. It's too late. The bodies are dropping. MnM have almost definitely got this. Skiddy no way gets back in time, and MnM are going to take map 1 7-2 with a resounding win against Heroic. And not Arsenal will be in the last 15-20 seconds. We've seen it so many times. So I think they're still pretty much ahead of the curve here. They need to obviously think about progressing. They want to, if they can give themselves a second bite at the cherry, then that's the optimal. Uno is just going to go running in. There is a chance he's going to get this down.
Great answer.
Brilliant. Toxic Babe coming in there, and Tyrant is able to mop that up. Diffuser's down. Blaz gets picked up 5 versus 3, and that's a great response from MnM.
It's something a couple of teams have said is, not enough teams are making use of the pillar plant, but Heroic give it a go. MnM are there straight away with an answer with that smoke, and they punish them hard for it. Get Diffuser down and force things into a 5 versus 1. Really smart defense. Again, great idea by Heroic, but they are not going to be able to convert this into a round win.
Definitely not. Kayak just tries everything he can from bottom main stairs, but it is surely going to tick away. The time will be over, and MnM will pick up that first round. Church and Arsenal
Fine here.
Certainly could. Blaz is working his way through very cautiously underneath. Makes me look over at the drones. They've still got 6 active and left in the field. So
did they miss it?
I think just surprised that Blaz is maybe being so
they've got the one downstairs. They've got the electro core on this wall as well, so it's not just the bandit batteries, but this is up here as well. That's going to catch them off guard, and now Heroic are going to panic a little bit. They've got to make this work. They're panicking. They're going to lose their jobs, Tim. They're going in for a plant, but there's still 3 standing.
Kayak is going to be getting that diffuser down, though. Maybe he can stick this. No, important kill from Nello, and he finds himself a second. Skiddy onto Solotov. It's all falling apart. Nello with a massive 4K to win the round out for MnM, and an inability to clear the utility has really cost Heroic.
Current position, and Skiddy's wanting to blow this one away, get himself the angle upstairs, finds the man, but almost loses his own life first, down to half HP.
Tyrant Users managed to find 2, and all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, it's 5 versus 3, 5 versus 4, 4 versus 2 as an absolute flurry of kills rain in. The latest Solotov on.
Really beautiful setup, a great way to adapt around again what's normally seen as a very difficult site. Sees the man stepping up, misses the headshot, but goes on the second time of asking. Down goes Blaz. Uno is all that is left standing. Something's telling me we need to have it, and there you go. Medics just told me they have called a tactical timeout. So after this round is done and dusted, yes, there will be a conversation situation because they sorely need to get things back on track. This is going the same way as Oregon did, Tim.
It's pretty clever use of the MP there, just taking out the proximity alarm and giving the opportunity to get in there without them being aware of that. Manages to get a kill. Blaz gets a second, and Blue has very quickly become a problem. Blaz is able to walk into sight, find himself 3 now. Skiddy is down though. It's effectively 2v2.
I mean, at that point, again, Blaz has got a 3K and done it all for Heroic, and they still can't convert the round out. Uno, once again, is the last man left standing. He must be sick and tired of seeing 1vx flashing up on the screen, and normally you'd love a 1vx against MnM, the kind of team that loses them like no one's business. But here, they are not playing today. They get the close down, despite Blaz yet again having another wonderful round that should have seen Heroic through to a round win. Light, I suppose. Here we go, though, trying to make that mark 4. The ADS being disabled out there as well might make a spot of bother for Yuzus. June's coming up here as well, but shot in the back. They're looking towards completely the wrong place. He's full white flash as well. The Alder rings through, and MnM once again walk away with a small numbers advantage. This time it's Kayak left by himself in a 1 versus 2. Uno, I'm sure, breathing gay. I don't want to say a sigh of relief, but it's at least in that sort of direction. Yuzus and Tyrant standing up against him. This looks to be a 5-0 though, Tim.
Certainly does. 15 seconds left to go. Kayak, smart move, manages to recover that diffuser. Not going to have an opportunity to put it down. They know exactly where he is. The shots are raining in. It's chip after chip after chip. He's going to try to get that plant going on the other side of the reinforcement, just baiting them out for the time being. 4 seconds left to go. Manages to get that. Surely not a second. Kayak in a 1v2. What a huge moment for Heroic. That could be the momentum shifter that they need. There is a long way yet, Des. Enough, regardless, to take Blaz down. 4 versus 3, 55 seconds left to go. Kayak's going to try and work his way up main stairs, maybe try and sink this with a logistics drop, but Solotov takes out one, uses the other, and it's all falling apart for Heroic in round 6. Kayak, he's done it once, surely he can't do it twice. 1 versus 2 it was last time. Can he do a 1 versus 4? He's got the first kill that he needs. 35 seconds left to go, but he is 1-2 HP at the most.
This is the problem. 2 of them inside the lodge as well, just waiting for him now. Last round I said it was all but impossible. This one genuinely does feel that way. There we go. Tyrant making up amends for previous rounds for his team. 5-1, MnM in the half, Tim. And this is where we get into the way, but truthfully, Bravo drones don't last all that long anyway. Normally they'll get sniffed out on their way working towards side because that's how it often looks. But it does let them kind of creep their way forward, and they're going in for a plant as well. The C4, oh my God! Alley-oop from Skiddy!
Thrown from downtown and hits its mark. Absolutely beautiful through the hatch. Doom, he's going to continue getting aggressive in towards Lounge, but Nath does manage to take down Kayak, and once again, it's that same situation, Des, no matter what happens. Bravo. You know, so plenty of information here for the MnM boys to work from. 20 seconds left to go. They're going to grab that diffuser. They know the angles of danger, but if they're able to push in and start putting a plant down, this could be a possible.
Going really deep on this one. I quite like it, actually. As long as they don't know where he's planting, this could come out really well. They've got to hold the cross, mind you. Skiddy's in a good spot to be able to get through the floor here. A call at the last second to step away. He's got to make the plant work, but the vertical might work against them here if they're not too careful. Ping's coming through, sprays through the floor, but Yuzus gets to finish it off. He came so close. He had the right position, but couldn't find his man. Looks like it's going to be 6-1 to MnM unless Skiddy can clutch.
He's really going to have to find these 2 kills first. There is no way around it, and they've managed to get themselves into a great cross here. 1 on either side. Skiddy can't fight both at the same time, but they allow him to take them 1 at a time, and that is a big mistake from MnM. They had them on either side, Des. Going to take out the Gemini decoy there, so they will know the position, but no, they're not going to react to it, and Doom is able to take out Solotov from CCTV window. That's a beautiful kill coming in from Heroic there. It's, you know, sometimes you got to make a move, Des. Sometimes you got to show that aggression, and that's exactly what they've done. I don't know if they know one's following behind. Tyrant does. Nello manages to take out Uno. Blaz on the trade, but it's all now down to Kayak once again. But Des,
what a weird round.
1 versus 3. This information they can, and Kayak just trying to be as slippery as he can down on that bottom floor, but it's unlikely to be successful. I think Nath could get the diffuser down here.
I mean, he's not sitting by himself. He's looking for these 1v1s again, but Yuzus just crouched down. Kayak not quite able to react in time. Again, I did like how he was moving around. He wasn't trying to make it too obvious.
Good effort. Nath, however, is going to open up the construction wall, and as you will see, Skiddy's everywhere. He tries to go for it, but he knows he's too late. Once the exothermic, once you can hear it, once it's there, it's just too late. June manages to get a double in the round, though, to kick things off. Heroic 3 versus 5. They're in the advantage here, and they're looking pretty good, but no, Nello manages to walk in and get Kayak. Can he find himself another?
created a lot of space for his team there as well.
In siege, so if they can at least utilise that position, there could be a freebie coming around. They know to expect it, but no, users unable to find that blast, even with the information window there, maybe hoping to pick himself up a kill or two, but Uno is well aware of his position and he's not going to give himself away so easily, so the time will tick by. The round will go to Heroic.
Now that everything else has come out, and there we go, out it comes, shields back up, even though the nades have all rained on through. This is going to stay put, Tim.
Solotov is going to find an opener onto Skiddy though. That is a big start for MnM. 35 seconds left to go, but it feels like it's going to come down to one of those last 10-second bloodbaths that we so often see here, and then it is absolutely anybody's. It's not really something I think that Heroic want to face. You know, they'd rather get themselves into a position of advantage, but there's nothing else they can do
Solotov
other than wait. Blaz managed to pick up one, June with another onto Nello, and it's looking like Heroic are taking the advantage.
June.
Beauty from June, but 2v2, Des.
And here they come as well. One's trapped here inside of Dirt. They just need to hold the angle. This should be done and dusted as long as they don't lose another 1v2. Uno steps up to the plate, but he can't do it. MnM take the win, a pretty cozy 2-0, and they proceed to fight against G2 on Monday.
What a matchup